Shalom. And we're the true Hebrew Israelites coming to week in, week out. The prophets on the downfall of America, but it's known as Babylon the Great. Before we get started, we give our praise on the glory unto
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone that tells us truth. Much respect to the Akim out there laboring his work. And peace and salutation to the hopefully elect that are scattered abroad across the four corners of the earth. To you we say Shalom.
Shalom.
It's a beautiful day in Babylon the Great to prophesy the Lord's counsel, which is to ultimately destroy America and set up with the kingdom of heaven. All right, so anytime we hear bad news, that's music to our ears, man. You know, sweet music to our ears, because we know the evil must pretty much come forth before, you know, the kingdom of heaven or the salvation takes place. Okay, so you start to hear about what earthquakes, diverse places, pests, so on and so forth. These things were mentioned in the scriptures to let us know aforetime or beforehand about these evils that were going to take place before, you know, the Lord comes back to save his remnant. Let's go ahead and get 2 15 real quick.
It's the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15 and verse 1. And it says, Behold, speak down in the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in thy mouth, saith the Lord.
Right, so the Lord says, speak in the ears of my people, which are who? The Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans, the words of prophecy, which means to what? To say before. As we had a testimony of Yahweh Shah, which is what? The spirit of prophecy. So we're telling you beforehand of what's going to take place on the land of America and also across the four corners of the earth, which all these kingdoms are about to fall, as you see currently happen, okay? Matter of fact, yeah, it said, with the Lord putting it in our mouth, because we're speaking with the counsel on both sides.
It says, verse 2, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true.
Yeah, it calls them to be written in paper, which are what? The scriptures, for they are faithful and true. What does that mean? That means that the words that are written are not going to go out void. As you read in Romans, the 3rd chapter, all right? Because some of you don't believe it's going to make the faith of the Most High none effect. And the answer is no. The Most High forbid. Also, Isaiah, the 34th chapter, verse 16. These prophecies, they're going to come to pass, whether you like it or not. So if you're an Israelite, you might as well go ahead and give it the program, man, which consists of pretty much forsaking America, this current life, and looking for a new life. We're in the dwell of righteousness within the earth. Okay?
Yeah, just to back your point up, it says verse 3, fear not the imaginations against thee, let not the incredulity of them trouble thee.
Right, so for the believers, we're not to let the unbelievers trouble us. All right? Because you're going to have your family come up against you. They might start to call you a terrorist when you're talking about the destruction of America. And that's why this counsel is only for the remnant, the elect. Because everyone wasn't meant to get this truth, man. You know, this is only for the remnant going into the kingdom of heaven. So if they start to speak against you, don't fret, man. Don't worry. Don't lose your faith, because these things must be.
They speak against thee.
They speak against thee. Yeah.
For all the unfaithful shall die in the unfaithful.
See, so all the unfaithful are going to die in the unfaithful, because they don't believe the report. So that means that when the time of trouble begins to take place, during the time of a great famine, great pestilence, the sword, military troops, they're not going to have a hedge in that time, which means that they're going to be given over to Esau, man, until the left hand of the Most High. That's why Psalm, was it 13 and 17? You might get that real quick, Baba Shah. I think it's 17 and 13. So the prayer, pretty much the prayer of the elect is to be delivered from the hand of the Most High, the left hand of the Most High, which is Esau.
Book of Psalms, chapter 17 and verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Disappoint him, cast him down.
Now, who is that talking about? They're talking about Esau. Cast him down. Yeah?
It says, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
Yeah, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is what thy sword. Because the Lord is getting ready to pretty much utilize his left hand, the sword through Esau, to bring forth wrath and destruction to you rebellious Israelites. You don't want to submit yourself to the ordinance of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. And again, that's why we send out to pretty much to warn you of these things that are going to take place before they come to pass, man. And time is running out. Okay? I got something.
It says, verse 5, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, and death and destruction.
Right, so Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua is the one that's bringing these plagues. This is why you should fear the Most High, rather than man. Or even Satan. You got a lot of Christians that believe that Satan is controlling all the evil that's going on, not knowing that he is pretty much he's an angel, but he's a son of the Most High, man. And he's doing the bidding of the Most High, the left-hand side, to bring forth death and destruction to the wicked. You see? So we don't fear Satan, we fear what? Yahweh by Hashem Shah. Okay? So it would do you good if you took heed, as Scripture say, and hearken to this counsel, so that you may be forgiven in the time of vengeance, man.
Book of Isaiah, chapter 45, verse 7. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil.
There you go. So once you understand that, matter of fact,
I, Yahweh, by Hashem Shah, do all these things.
so once you understand that, you pretty much eliminate your fear of Satan. All right? And your fear is pretty much geared towards what? Yahweh by Hashem Shah. That's why the Scripture say he is the only power. Everything comes from the Most High Yahweh, through his son Yahweh Shah. So once you learn to fear the Most High, that makes you submit, knowing that your footsteps are not free will. You don't have free will to do what you want to do, man. The Lord is actually guiding your footsteps. And he can lead you into a way of destruction, or he can lead you into a way of what? Peace, man. And that's what this testimony consists of, peace, which leads to what that perfect, that path of righteousness. Scripture speaks about that light unto my path. You see?
Back that brother up. It says, Deuteronomy 32 and verse 39. See now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand.
Right, so there's no thing that you can do that can deliver out of the hands of the Most High. If he calls your number for you to put it death, yeah, that's what it is. That means that you don't have jurisdiction over your life, man. He controls what? Life and death. All right, so once you understand it again, that brings you into a submission. It brings you to obedience. And that's what the Lord is calling for, man. For you to fear Yahweh by Hashem Shah. That's the beginning of knowledge and wisdom. See?
Like you mentioned Satan, you got to understand Satan is on the Most High's command. You know, even with that, the Lord had to give that brother, it's like give Satan the green light to really take you out. You know, again, the power is in the hands of Yahweh by Hashem Shah. You know.
If I make a quick precept just to back y'all brothers up on, is the Lord to bring the evil upon this place. Because how it's the Job situation, it was Yahweh by Hashem Shah that gave Satan the okay to bring all those evils upon him. It's the book of Job, chapter 42 and verse 11. Then came there unto him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before, and did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him and comfort him over all the evil that the Lord Yahweh by Hashem Shah had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and everyone an earring of gold. And this is was the latter end of Job. The Lord ended up blessing him. But the point is, it said they comfort him of all the evil that Yahweh by Hashem Shah had brought upon him. It's the Lord that's going to bring evil upon this place. And we are here to warn you so you can repent, and return back into your powers. Yahweh by Hashem Shah, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, so he can protect you from the evil that he's going to bring upon this place.
Check it out, what the earth is missing. They're missing what they help to fear the Most High Yahweh. We talking about the God of back during the time of Noah, Alashad, destroyed the whole earth and saved 8 souls. You know, that same God has not changed. What is that, Malachi 3 and 6? The Lord changed them not. For the sons of Jacob, you are not consumed, man. The Lord is bringing back that same ancient, vengeance that he had in the past. He's bringing it back in these times. Before he brings that wrath, he's going to send forth what his message is. See?
It's Amos 3 and verse 6. Shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people be not afraid?
Right, so the trumpet blown in the city and the people not be afraid. You should be afraid of what you're hearing. You'll be coming out the words of Yahweh by Shema Shah. You got it?
Shall there be evil in a city, and Yahweh Shema Shah have not done it?
Right, so that 4.8 earthquake that happened in New York, surrounding cities, that was from Yahweh by Shema Shah. All right, the people dying from pests. You see? all death comes from the Most High. Okay?
Surely the Lord power will do nothing, but he revealeth his secret unto his servants, the
Yeah,
prophets.
so before the Lord starts knocking off a lot of you niggas out here, all right, he's letting you know that this rap that's coming forth is from him. And he's doing that by the way of what his men that he's sending out to warn you. You see, that's what it's all about, warning our people so that you don't have excuse in that time, you know, when this rap pretty much gets initiated, man. You see? So it's best to take heed right now and get the fear of the Lord within you so that you won't be taken in this rap that's coming.
It's like you with that on about the Ezekiel 3:17.
Yep.
You know, I made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word in my mouth and give them warning from me. This is a warning from Yahweh Shemel Shai of the plagues that he's about to send, man. You know, the Lord is angry, man. You know what the scripture says, for wickedness hath exceedingly polluted the whole earth. You know, all this freakism, everything that's going on. You know, man on man, woman on woman. You know, Jake heavy in adultery. All this, you know, wickedness, man. You know, what we telling you, you know, Lord commanded us to come out here and warn you that he's about to send great destruction so that you may repent, man. You know, stop that.
The Lord is about life. He's about producing life, no, and not death. So when the time was Esau who was given the dominion of the whole earth, has pushed forth pretty much perverseness and opposition according to the laws of life, which turns out to be what? Death, and equals unto death. That's when you read Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter, Baba Shah, you get that real quick up. You know, it tells you that Esau is as death. And as the brothers are going into, you got homos running rapid. Yesterday, during live camp, you had like 30 goddamn homos over here, man, just having a fucking frenzy. You know? So this is Esau's weakness polluting the whole earth, man. And it's coming to its fulfillment. That's why destruction is imminent. You got talks about World War III, Iran retaliating because of what Israel did to their top general, you know? Every time I retaliate against America, so shit about to spark off, man. You got April 8th solar eclipse coming tomorrow. These are all signs that we're at the end. You know, they got reports coming out saying that, you know, these are not signs from the Most High. You know, they're trying to dismiss the fact that this is not from a higher power. No, this is divine because it's mentioned in the scriptures of what we'll see and what will take place before the Lord brings forth this destruction. See?
Habakkuk chapter 2 and verse 3, and it says, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie.
Yeah, at the end it shall speak and not lie. All right, which means that the vision, the prophecies, was set for an appointed time. So at the end, right now, they're speaking and they're not lying, which means that we talk about the MOTB, the chip, all right, but it's being brought forth, it's being made manifest before your eyes, man. Rather than what 07 when the apostles came out, you didn't really know nothing about a chip. For the talks of martial law or pests and so on and so forth, man. All right, it sounds crazy back then, but now these things are coming to light. They're not lying anymore. You got it up.
It says, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
Right, that's being fulfilled right now because it has surely come. All right, so hey, it's up to you to take heed to what's taking place. Thanks, sit down, verse 4.
It says, it will not tarry. Verse 4, behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Right, so Esau's soul, which is lifted up with pride, is not upright in him, which means that what this man has the mindset of the Most High. It tells you in the book of Ezekiel 28, though he said his heart is the heart of the Most High. But for paraphrase, also 2 Thessalonians, the 2nd chapter. So the top rulers, with Esau eating the top thing, they think that they are the Most High. And pretty much the Lord is using them to bring forth what God-like destruction. Due to the man-made famine, the man-made chaotic events and vexes, the wars, that's been initiated by the left hand, Esau, the wicked, right? But it's for the Most High's purposes. Because he's going to come back that witness with the right hand, with the Howard shot, all right, to take this man out of power. See, but Esau's soul, which is lifted up, is not upright within him. Got it?
But the just shall live by his faith.
Yeah, so when it's time, when this man begins to initiate Revelation 12 and 12, coming down with great wrath, knowing he got a short time, I heard we're going to live by faith, which means that we got to live by what's written in the scriptures. Was that Romans 15:4? The things that are written aforetime were written for our learning, see? And we through patience and confidence of the scriptures might have hope. Because the elect are going to be reduced to hope, man, just hoping in the Lord's salvation. They're not going to be able to conjure up their own salvation. There's nothing that you're going to be able to do in that time, currently, to get saved from these said perils. It's going to have to be divine intervention due to your faith, man. See?
It's
Well,
like it
time,
may,
yeah.
it's like it may, you know, that's what got Noah saved. You know, faith, man. You know, in Hebrews, you know, Noah feared the Lord and moved. So like he moved with fear, you know, and he had faith, man. You know, so ultimately that's what we gonna need, man. You know, faith. You know, nothing carnal is gonna be able to save. You know, your guns or your weapons. You know, because Esau got some shit like brother's going into, man. You know, Esau got some shit. He got drones. You know, lasers. He can shoot lasers at the sky and shit. You know, we can't do nothing with that. You know, we're gonna need divine intervention from Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, we're gonna need help from the heavenly host, man. You know, what scripture says, the angels of the Lord encamped around about those that fear him. You know, so we're gonna need the angels protecting us. You know, because we can't do it on our own. Ultimately, we at the mercy of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know, what you got, right?
Yeah.
He got some back.
Back that brother up. Hebrews 11:6. Verse 7. By faith, Noah being warned of Yahweh of things not seen.
Hey, Salaki, he had never seen rain. You know, just like we ain't seen the missiles, but we believe. You know, we ain't seen the famine. You know, it's still food on the shelves, but we believe that a famine is coming. You know, we believe, we know it's coming, man. We believe the report, just like Noah believed the report. You know, what you got out.
Not seen as yet. Move with fear.
No, move with fear, man. You know, all throughout the scriptures, you constantly see fear the Lord, fear the Lord, fear the Lord. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. To fear the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And we know that wisdom and knowledge is going to be the stability of our times, man. Right. You know, that's what we're going to need, man. You know, to keep us stable. You got it out.
It says, prepared an ark to the saving of his house.
And we building that spiritual ark now. You got it.
By the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
Hey, man, which is by faith. You know, and also we condemn in the world. We telling you niggas, if you don't repent, you will be destroyed, man. You know, like the song said, ain't no way around it, man. You know, you got that.
Yeah, that's a beautiful point. Like you said, Noah, you know, he was an heir of righteousness because he condemned the world. He spoke against wickedness, man. And so as we see everything going on in America and across the four corners of the earth, that's pretty much in opposition of the scriptures. How about Shemashah? Well, we speak against that. And that's a major offense according to this world. That's why they look at us crazy. You know, you're talking about death and destruction, but death and destruction must take place because peace can't come unless that death and destruction, you know, pretty much come through America. You know, this place has to be uprooted. Okay? So we don't give a damn. We don't give a damn. Y'all talking about this, you know, speaking against the LGBTQ community. Or people worshiping idols, you know, worshiping themselves. We don't give a damn how you look at us, man, because at the end of the day, hey, the scripture say all the unfaithful are going to die in the unfaithfulness. All right? So we're going to have the last laugh. So, see, so, you know, when the Lord comes back and redeem his elect, all right, when he beams us up, Lord, what we're that number, we're going to rejoice. The scripture says that, man. See, rejoice over her, you know, you holy prophets and apostles, or Lord have avenged you on earth. Right? But that's what we're waiting on, man. Like I said.
Back brothers up. This Isaiah 53:1. Who have believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed?
Yeah, so who of our people have believed the report, the true doctrine of Yahweh Shah? When you go into that word report, it takes you back to a doctrine or teaching. So who have believed our teaching fully, 100%? Who has eaten the whole roll, man? Who has the arm of the Lord Yahweh been revealed? The arm of the Lord is Yahweh Shah. All right, because the Most High had already sanctioned the elect from the beginning to obtain salvation by the belief for the truth in these latter days, man. So it's not given to everyone. When you understand that, man, hey, you stop trying to, you know, teach every goddamn Israelite that you see, man. Right? It's only about the elect. As you read in what, 2nd Esdras, is that 16 or 7? Yeah, now 2nd Esdras 8 and 51. Got it, like you said. 8 and 51. We started 50.
Yep. This book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 8 and verse 50. For many great misery shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride.
Right, so the scripture saying that great evils is going to be done to those that dwell in the world, which means that they have made pretty much America or wherever they at their resting place. They have not subscribed to this new heaven and a new earth. So since that mind is stuck here, they're going to suffer the same judgments as Esau and these other heathens. Okay? And this is the ones that can't get this truth. Who has the arm of the Lord be revealed? Go ahead. Yeah.
It says, verse 51, but understand thou for thyself,
See, but understand thou for thyself, go ahead.
and seek out the glory for such as be like thee.
So seek out the glory for such as be like you, man. We're the same mind. We're looking for the same thing that you're looking for. Because in the time of trouble, you're gonna have to be around people with the same like mind, with the same goal. See? Because a nigga whose mind is stuck in America, they're not gonna be able to endure those times we're coming into. All right? When push comes to shove, they're gonna give you up, like the scripture say. You know? I think it said in the book of what's that, Matthew the 10th chapter? The father should give up the son. Rough paraphrase. So your family is gonna turn against you. Let's get it real quick. I think it's Matthew 10:34.
Yeah, you got it. Real quick. This 2 Corinthians, like this 1 Corinthians, chapter 2 and verse 16. For who have known the mind of the Lord, that he may instruct him? But we have the mind of Hamashiach.
Right, so the link have the mind of Hamashiach, which means that we agree on the same thing. We agree that America has to be destroyed. We agree that 2/3 got to be cut off. Esau, the kingdom, got to be thrown down. Right to eat. Yeah, 2/3 niggas got to be put down for sure. That's the difference. You know. We also agree that with the chip, it's the MOTB. Once you come to a full agreement of the gospel, that means you have aligned yourself with the mind of Yahweh Shai. All right?
Book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 34. Think not that I come to send peace on earth. I came not to send peace, but a sword.
Right, so that sword is something that divides. So this word, which is a representative of the sword, it divides, it splits, you know, ideologies, ideas. So by default, when you subscribe to the testimony of Yahweh Shai, you separate yourself from your peers, your family, your compadres, people that you grew up with, and they started looking at you different. You see? But now you are pretty much being elevated to a new heavenly estate, a new mindset. That's far above the reach of niggas. The scripture say wisdom is too high for a fool, man. You see? Because the knowledge that we have is pretty much almost unbelievable, man. Real talk. It makes you a little crazy, but go ahead.
It says, verse 35, for I am come to set a man at variance against his father, and the daughter against her mother, and the daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. And a man's foe shall be they of his own household.
Now, a Christian reading that would they'll take offense to that. You know, they'll be highly offended because the Lord is talking about what? You coming against your family, your friends, your compadres. That's because the Lord is speaking about a new world. And if you don't want to convert to that new world, man, that's coming, then by default, you have made yourself an enemy of the gospel. So if you don't bring yourself to the same minds as Yahweh Shai, then you're going to be cut off. That's why the Lord said, you know, if any man love, you know, mother, father, is it in the same chapter? More than me, you cannot be my disciple. You ain't got to get it. But pretty much that's what's taking place. If you choose your family or whatever else on this side more than Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Shai, then by default, you're chosen the world. The Lord said, love not the world, neither things are in it. That's including your family, man. If they come up against his word, see? Because what we're doing is establishing, you know, immortality and everlasting rulership, which is current where it can be passed away. Yes.
If I could jump up to verse 17 and read down. This is the book of St. Matthew 10 and verse 17. It says, but beware of men, for they will deliver you up to the councils, and they will scourge you in their synagogues.
Yeah, this happened during the time of 70 AD, you know, but it's also going to happen in these times as well. As they begin, you know, to push forth these so-called terrorist threats, you know, they're going to try to lump us into that category. We're going to be blamed. That's why Esau is known as what the accuser. So you might see the apostles being delivered unto the judges or whoever, man, you know, for a testimony. Go ahead.
And it says, and ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for a testimony against them and the Gentiles.
Yep.
But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak, for it shall be given you in the same hour what ye shall speak.
Right, that's a great test. The Lord is going to present certain individuals in the midst of the council of the current governors of this world, man, you know, the judges of this world. And they're going to have to testify against, you know, this current world. As we're preaching right now, we're preaching the same gospel that's condemning this current society. Okay? Come on in.
Just 2 more verses.
And it says, for it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you. And the brother shall deliver up the brother to death, and the father the child, and the children shall rise up against their parents and cause them to be put to death.
Yeah, so what got to take place for that to happen? For your family to rise up against you and to turn you in into the authorities, you know? To where they're going to be willing to put you to death. That's an accusation right there. See, that's taking place. Again, those terrorist threats that we talking about, Iran, you know, the ISIS, whatever, talking about bombing America, whatever, they're going to find a way to lump us into that category. They're already doing it with Al-Qaeda, you know? How much more when, you know, they're going to do another 9/11 type event? That's going to be worse than that, man. You know what happened back then during that time? How everybody hated Osama bin Laden, you know, Saddam Hussein, so on and so forth.
It's like, you see that what's going on in Canada, you know, where they making it illegal, you know, to preach the Bible in public, man. You know, so persecution is coming, man.
That's it.
It's like,
Man, as well as in the state of California, certain precepts we bring out is considered anti-Semite. You know, so it's that family of the world.
Those are the beginning stages of it. It's going to be the whole Bible. Just like they did in the time of the Greeks. Go to Maccabees, man. They started burning the books. They're going to do that, by the way, this time of taking away the word off the internet, man, and making it illegal to preach what we preach. That pretty much is devil waging war against the testimony of Yahweh Shah. In fact, let's get that real quick. Revelation 12 and 17. Yahweh Shah.
Book of Revelations, chapter 12 and verse 17. And the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Right, so the dragon represents Esau and his beast sister, the EU, European Union, and NATO, North Atlantic Treaty Organization. All right? So they were what? Against a woman?
Wroth. So like, and the dragon was wroth with the woman.
Yeah, they were angry at the woman. The woman represents the Israelites, right? Israel. Go ahead.
And went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which kept the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of Yahweh Shah Mashiach.
Yeah, so they're doing that right now. They're waging war against the testimony of Yahweh Shah, but they're doing it subtle. Like the brother just talked about, you know, you can't preach certain things of the scriptures. That's some waging war against the testimony of Yahweh Shah. Forming different laws, legislation, decrees. As you read in Isaiah the 10th chapter, you know, unrighteous decrees. These devils are waging war. But first it's verbally, then it's going to be what physically. They're going to literally come after the elect, man. You know, but they build up pretty much that scenario that's going to allow them to do that in the upcoming days. So-called terrorist attacks.
About late.
Yeah, you got it.
So like they show you that on this documentary on Netflix called The Turning Point, when you know Pearl Harbor, and then they bombed Hiroshima and Nagasaki. The Japanese people who was welcomed back into America, they threw them in concentration camps, man. They treated them as terrorists, and like the brother going through, there's gonna be the same thing. It's gonna be a great event that's gonna take place, and they're gonna heap all the so-called Israelites, the true believers of the Lord, as terrorists, and they're gonna throw them in concentration camps, man. And hey, don't think Esau Edom got rid of all those concentration camps that he had here, man. He still got them, man. And like the Elder Republic going into those, like the new prison at the beach, what the name is? K. Ivy. Yeah, the psych ward. They gonna say we crazy and throw us in there. Hey, they show you that on Black Lightning. They threw them in the concentration camp, kept giving them tests, you know what I'm saying, making them take pills and shit, like make him seem like he crazy and shit, man. Yeah,
so basically, you know, they've been had these camps set up for this specific purpose right here. To get rid of the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latino, Native American. They go back to what, Rex 84, you know? Another plan, I think it was called Project Megiddo, you know? They've been had this set in motion, but now it's the right time to bring that forth. You see? So a lot of you niggas, a lot of you Israelites don't submit yourself until Yahweh Shah gonna be calling them to that snap. And those gonna give over to the sword, thrown into the concentration camps to be tortured, you know? Violently, brutally mutilated, raped, you know, whatever the Lord want them to do with you. He gonna give them free reign to do that, man. If you preach his word, they got extreme hatred for you. As you read the 2nd and 16th chapter, somebody can hold that. Hold that real quick.
This Matthew 5 and verse 10. Blessed are they which are persecuted for righteousness' sake, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Right, so blessed are they that persecuted for righteousness' sake, which means that, yeah, we suffer the afflictions of this teaching the gospel. We're not out here boasting ourselves, pretty much presenting ourselves as being some kind of mighty man. The Lord told us to be wise as serpent and harmless as dove. You know, so we're preaching what the full gospel of Yahweh Shemashah without holding anything back. But at the same time, present ourselves as being peaceful as a dove, man. And wise as serpent. Okay?
It says, blessed are ye when men shall revile you and persecute you, and shall say all manner of evil against you falsely for my sake.
Yeah, falsely for my sake, because the Lord say, as long as you speak my word, all right, they pretty much can have they got nothing against you. That's a paraphrase, Matter of fact, that's Romans the 3rd chapter. Matter of fact, somebody get that real quick, so that may be justified. That's a paraphrase. We'll get that precept real quick, and we're gonna get to this like. Yeah, because pretty much, we're justified by speaking the truth, all right? And not outside of the Most High's agenda. And it's a creed.
I had to put this brother. This book of St. Matthew, chapter 10, and verse 32. And it says, whosoever therefore shall confess me before men, him will I confess also before my Father which is in heaven. Yeah. So, hey, like the brother said, we justified by coming out here speaking the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. And that's Yahweh Shai speaking the words I read. He says, whosoever confess me before men, he will confess them before the Father. And when you go into the word confess, it says to praise and celebrate, man. So by us being out here, confessing the words of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, our Lord Yahweh Shai is confessing us into the Heavenly Father, man. Lord will to be protected in the times of danger.
Yep. This is the book of Romans, chapter 3 and verse 3, and it says, for what if some did not believe, shall their unbelief make the faith of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh without effect?
Nope.
It says, Yahweh forbid. Yea, let Yahweh be true, but every man a liar. As it is written, that thou mayest be justified in thy sayings, and mightest overcome when thou art judged.
Yeah, be justified in our sins, and mightest overcome when we are condemned. See, that's why we speak the full truth. We don't hold anything back. We don't got a 501c3, pretty much keeping us from pushing out the full gospel. No, we give it to you straight and roll, man. 100%. See? So all my apostles, they was on great millstone.
Oh, Salaki, what you say, spare not. Salaki.
Is it? Yep.
Don't come out here, sugarcoat shit. This message is urgent, man. The Lord is going to bring great destruction, man. So we can't sugarcoat it. We got to tell you the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Salaki,
yeah. As Paul said, I have not shunned to declare to you all the counsel of the Most High. We come in that same stead, man. And Lord willing, we be delivered in a time when Esau bring forth that wrath. Did you read Isaiah 59:19? Matter of fact, let's get that segment 16. I think 16.
If I may, Bob Bashar get just one more quick. This
book
of St. Matthew, chapter 10 and verse 33. But whosoever shall deny me before men, him will I also deny before my Father which is in heaven.
Now, what does that mean on the deeper level? That means that you deny preaching the whole gospel. When you deny this word, you deny Yahweh Shai, man. So you nigga that sold out, to take a bad, to not to teach about the MOTB, man. All right, you offending concubines and many wives and stuff like that. Hey, man, the Lord He snagged you up. And you're gonna be condemned for pretty much denying Yahweh Shai.
Now, this book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 16 and verse 68. For behold, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over you.
Yeah, the burning wrath of a great multitude is kindled over who? The Israelites. For what we teach, the destruction of Esau, God, and these other nations. Right.
And they shall take away certain of you, and feed you being idle with things offered unto idols.
So when the time is right, when society collapses, when the pretty much the accusations laid by Esau, that's being terrorists, being lumped into that group, that's going to be the perfect opportunity for them niggas to come up against the Israelites, man. You see? And they're going to take certain of the Israelites, round them up, and throw them into concentration camps where they're going to be interrogated. You know? And of course, they don't want you to deny your faith. That's what they do in these, when you get initiated, the elites, to pretty much get rich on the society. You got to pretty much announce any kind of faith that you got and submit it to just being your own God. Just paraphrase. You know? Something to that effect. But yeah, in these concentration camps, they're going to say, hey, deny what you believe in. Serve me, take this chip, and I won't cause you no harm. A lot of niggas gonna submit to that, man.
And it says, and they that consent unto them shall be had in derision.
Yeah, so the ones who agree, who are taking the 501c3, unto this man, they're gonna be what? They're gonna be what?
Had in
They're
derision.
gonna be had in derision. You see? Go ahead.
And in reproach and trodden underfoot.
So you're gonna get your ass beat anyway. By you thinking that you're gonna pretty much take a covering through Esau to escape his wrath when he comes, man. No, the Lord already got this thing set up to where if you deny this truth, you're gonna be condemned, as the brother brought out before.
And it says, for there shall be in every city and in the next cities. So for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord.
Right, so the city's gonna be locked down, all right? Martial law troops everywhere because of what? The turmoil, the chaos. And they're gonna be looking for Israelites, all right? Who's gonna be the prime target in that time? Yep.
They shall be like madmen, sparing none.
Yep, so they're gonna be laying you niggas low. Just like during the time of 7 AD, where Yahushua said, if thou had known, at least in this time, at least that day will belong unto your peace. But now they're here from your eyes, man. Which means that what? You niggas don't know the way of peace. You don't know that this testimony was for your salvation. You don't know this is for your salvation, man. It's gonna cost you in the very near future.
Yeah, man.
That's the Edomite devil.
It says, they shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord.
Yeah, the Israelites. All right. Of course, some of the elect gonna be caught up. They're gonna be sent to concentration camps. Some are gonna be delivered from the concentration camp, but some are gonna be beheaded, according to the scriptures. You know, and that's all for them to pretty much be tested by Yahweh by Shema Shah. Just reading Revelation 2 and 10. We can grab that real quick.
Book of Revelation, chapter 2 and verse 10. Fear none of those things which thou shalt suffer. Behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison.
Why?
That ye may be tried.
May be tried. So Lord might have these devils pick you up. Because that's brother finna go into. You still got that. Yep. That standard might not be lifted in that time, but you still got to keep your faith, man. Even when these devils come through and pick you up, they might take you to these concentration camps and threaten your wife and your children, whoever, man. You still got to hold your integrity. Go ahead.
And ye shall have tribulation 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life.
So the ones that are allotted unto death, they're going to stay within the faith. They're going to keep their integrity, even when they got to get their head chopped off. But so it's in Revelation 20 chapter. You see? Yeah. You hold that real quick. What's that? You got it. Yeah, it's in Revelation 20, verse 4. Going to the ones who are going to be beheaded for the witness of Yahweh Shah. You know? But that's going to be for some of the elect, but for the majority, those who live up a standard. All right, he's not going to give us over to the will of Esau.
Yep, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 59 and verse 19. So shall the fear of the Lord, it says, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west.
Yep, that's what we're doing now. We're fearing the name of the Lord, Yahweh Bashma Shai, from the west. Got it?
And his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him.
And that's that burning wrath the brother just read about. When they come in like a flood, see? When they come in like a flood, all this truth. Because see, the Lord wants that. That's the same thing he did with ancient Pharaoh. You know? And the reason why he did it because he wanted to get glory upon Esau, man. Or the Pharaoh. But Esau is a modern day Pharaoh, so it's gonna be the same scenario over these times. See? It says the Lord's gonna lift up what? A standard against him. The word standard goes into many different definitions. You know, you might be hidden. You might be what's another definition that goes to that standard?
Yeah, take
Quick as
flight.
light, quick as light, the water. Yeah. You might be cloaked, but they can't see you, man.
Teleport.
Yeah, anything might happen, man. You know, Lord might give you supernatural power. That's coming. That's what we believe in, man. You know.
It's Revelations 12:12. Therefore you rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them.
Yeah, so the Lord saying rejoice ye heaven. It's talking about the elect within his council. We ought to rejoice. Go ahead.
Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devils come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time.
Yeah, but those who are outside his counsel, as Brother Red Satan in 850, many great miseries. They have to them that dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride. But the Lord's going to send that sword after you, man. See? But for the elect, the Lord said, hey, rejoice. Because what? He's going to protect the elect from the sword of Esau. So Esau is getting ready to make his move, man. You see? And we see it. We see it through the Holy Spirit. Yeah. Meanwhile, you niggas are blind out here. You walking around, you know, your nose too much, you know what I'm saying? In the air. Mosquitoes. I don't know what's coming. Anyway, yes, more than saying this. Now, fellas, get Isaiah 41 and I'm 18. Going to that burning wrath, the multitude.
If you look at Isaiah chapter 41 and verse 10, it says, fear thou not. It says, for I am with thee. Be not dismayed, for I am thy power. I will strengthen thee. Yea, I will help thee. Yea, I will uphold thee with the right hand of my righteousness.
Right, so the Lord is comforting the elect by saying, hey, fear not, because he's with us. One way that we know this because of the mercy that he has given us through this truth. You know, he didn't have to give us his truth to allow us to walk into the way of peace, man. You see? That's one way that we know that Yahweh Shemashah is with us. He's saying, hey, fear not. He's going to help us. He's going to strengthen us.
If you even consider the evidence, it's there. Going back to that faith. Brothers got different testimonies, you know what I mean? The Lord delivered them out of it. So the evidence is there that the Lord is with us, man. So going back to what the brother said, yeah, how about Shemashah is with us? How much more in the times of danger when we really need it, man? You know, like the brother quoted earlier, about the things that were written aforetime. The scriptures speak about generations of old, man. You know, look how the Lord delivered our forefathers, man. Even going back to Noah. Did nobody else believe the report that it was rain? Whoever heard such a thing? Well, coming to today, whoever heard such a thing of America being overtaken and destroyed by thermonuclear missiles, man? Well, guess what? We believe the report. We see it. We've been given the vision, man. You see, it been revealed unto us, and we believe it by the way of faith, man. All right? So if we believe that, we know the Lord is going to deliver us and keep us from the sad prayers that's about to be brought upon this place, man.
So like if I may, you know, the Lord is not unrighteous to forget our works and labors of love, man. You know, we trust in the Lord. That's what brings us out here, man. We believe that the Lord, like the brother was saying, man, you know, that the Lord is with us, man. You know, as long as we endure unto the end, man, we're going to be saved. Blessed is he that endureth unto the end, for the same shall be saved, man. You know, that's the clause in the contract. As long as we endure to the end, man, we're going to be saved, man. You know.
Yeah, it's beautiful, man, because another token that the Lord is with us is the fact that we still got what understanding, we still got our wits. The Lord said, one of the curses that you don't want to have is the curse of the plague of the heart. That's the water. That's it. Give me any plague but the plague of the heart, man. So as long as we got this understanding, we know the Lord's counsel, and we're being led in the right direction, that's the Lord showing mercy. When a time of trouble, he's going to step in on behalf of the elect, man. We got to believe that. Faith.
Yep, Isaiah 42 and verse 41 and verse 11, and it says, behold, all they that were incensed against thee.
Yep, incensed against thee. So you go to the word incensed, it goes to burning. Going back to what the brother read, that burning wrath of a great multitude. That's killed over. Yeah.
Shall be ashamed
They shall be ashamed.
and confounded, they shall be as nothing, and they that strive with thee shall perish.
And that's what Esau's afraid of. When you read Jude the 5th chapter, 17 verse, when the Lord is on our side, hey, these people they don't want nothing to do with us, man. Let's get that real quick Bible shot. Jude 5:17. When But the Lord is on our side. He even know that Yahweh Shai is with us, man. Due to what the truth. But Esau had the truth, but he held it in wickedness. That's how you know that we at Great Mills when we got the full truth. So he's not willing to just go out on a limb and come at us. He's strategically trying to do this by the way of setting up snares and traps. You see? But the Lord is waiting on this nigga to be drawn in just so his power can be shown also, because the Lord is with his elect in these times, man. Through Yahweh Shai.
It's the book of Jude, chapter. Hold on, it's not Jude.
My man, Jude, my man, my man.
It's the book of Judah, chapter 5, and verse 17. And it says, and while as they sin not before the Most High, they prosper, because the Most High, that hate of iniquity, was with them.
That's it. So while we sin not, while we worship not other idols, we did according to what the Lord wanted us to do, we obeyed. The Lord was with us. That's how we're able to defeat many different nations, man. You see? So now we have been brought back into the obedience by what? Believing in Yahweh Shai. And they know that. You got it?
It says, but when they departed from the way which he appointed them, they were destroyed in many battles very sore,
Yep.
and were led captives into a land that was not theirs. And the temple of their powers was cast to the ground, and their cities were taken by the enemies.
So that's a result. That's a curse for disobedience. All right? Now let's read what's going to happen with obedience. You got it?
But now are they turned to their powers,
Now we have turned back into our power. How about Shema Shai? And they know that. You got it?
and are come up from the places where they were scattered,
Yep.
and have possessed Jerusalem, where their sanctuary is, and are seated in the hill country, for it was desolate. Now, therefore, my Lord and Governor, if there be any error against his people, and they sin against their powers,
Now, if I might say, this is a council with the heathen. Now, they conspiring against the Israelites. They saying, you know, if they with that power, don't fuck with them. But if they depart away, man, you got free reign to slaughter, to devour. You see? Go ahead.
and it says, let us consider that this shall be their ruin, and let us go up, and we shall overcome them.
That's it.
But if there be no iniquity in their nation, let my Lord now pass by, lest their Lord defend them, and their powers be for them, and we become a reproach before all the world.
That's why Yahweh Shai is so important, because they know that through Yahweh Shai, the elect will be forgiven for their sins. You see? That's why his name is so important for salvation. When we started calling Yahweh by Shema Shai, hey, that was it. That's why the Scripture speaks about great fear fell upon them that saw us. Revelation 11 chapter. So when these devils make a move, man, they're going to come deep. They're going to come real deep, because they know that the power that, you know, that they're dealing with is an ancient power. They got the facts, they got the relics, the past events, you know. They know that Yahweh Shema Shai is a true power. So we're not just dealing with regular men. We deal with men who have the testimony of Yahweh Shai, you know, that are calling for what? Salvation or redemption from the hands of Esau, man. As the Lord said, he's going to come through and deliver us. We believe that. My God.
So, just to back that up, it's Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 2, and I'll start at verse 3, you know, just to back the brother up, going up to basically, you know, these devils, the mindset of the wicked, man. You know, how they come down on the Israelites. You know, it says, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall, matter of fact, I started verse 1. For the ungodly said reasoning with themselves, be not aright, our life is short and tedious. In the death of a man, there is no remedy, neither was there any man known to have returned from the grave. So, you know, they basically got that YOLO spirit, man. It says, for we are born at all adventure, and we shall be hereafter as though we have never been, for the breath in our nostrils is as smoke, and a little spark in the moving of our heart, which being extinguished, our body shall be turned into ashes, and our spirit shall vanish as the soft air, and our name shall be forgotten in time, and no man shall have our works in remembrance, and our life shall pass away as the as the trace of a cloud, and shall be dispersed as a mist that is driven away with the beams of the sun, and overcome with the heat thereof. For our time is a very shadow that passeth away, and after our end there is no returning. For it is fast sealed, so that no man cometh again. So again, like, these are the mindset of the elites, man. You know, they know one day you're here and the next day you're gone, man. And jumping down, they says verse 10, it says, let us oppress the poor righteous man. Let us not spare the widow, nor reverence the ancient gray hairs of the age. And you see, that's what they have done, man. You know, like the brothers going into how the children of Israel fell away from that power. So they took that as an advantage, man, to come down on the children of Israel, man. You know, again, to oppress the poor, man. It says, let our strength be the law of justice, for that which is feeble is found to be nothing worth. Therefore,
yeah, so, like I say, let our strength be the law of justice. That's why all these unrighteous decrees are being pretty much signed off, man. Because they want to justify themselves and, you know, getting their hands on the Israelites.
Yeah, it says, therefore, let us lie in wait for the righteous, because he is not for our turn, and he is clean contrary to our doing.
Right, so they're lying in wait. They're waiting on the right opportunity to pounce. That's that cunning hunter, man. The right opportunity, just like a lion that's hiding secretly. He's waiting on the prey to creep up because he's pretty much, setting up Jake with these snares and traps. Especially with this monetary system, it's going to collapse. All right? And if you don't have this testimony, man, you're going to be caught out there. All right? You're going to be wide open. Even while the elect are hiding with the city council alongside. They're somewhere in the backwoods, you know, seeing what the fuck Esau's doing.
He upbraideth us with our offending the law and objected to our infamy, infamy, the transgressions of our education.
Right, so we come up against Esau and his council. All this wickedness, the ABC community, you know, doing as you will, all this being confounded by the scriptures, which produces more order instead of chaos, you got it?
It says he professes to have the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua.
Right, so we have the knowledge of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, all right? Got it?
And he calleth himself the child of the Lord.
Yeah, opposed to these fake JWs over in the land of Israel. Even the top big elites who say that they are the seed of Jacob. When you go into the scripture, you find out that the true Israelites went through certain curses, primarily being delivered over here to Egypt, modern day Egypt, America with ships. And the fact that we'll be at the bottom, we'll be a base amongst these different nations. That's a sign and token of who the real Israelites will be in the latter days. Yeah.
It says he was made to reprove our thoughts.
Yeah, we were made to correct Esau's thoughts. All right? Go ahead.
He is grievous unto us, even to behold.
Yeah, so we're grievous unto Esau to behold because they're watching the different YouTube videos. As you read Psalm 37, the wicked watching the righteous, the seeking the slave. They're watching us. They're watching right now, man. You see? But we don't give a damn because we got Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. You know?
For his life is not like other men's.
Right, we are departed from the ways of the 230 niggas out here. Smoking weed, committing adultery, you know, committing all kinds of abominations, these idols. Got it?
His ways are of another fashion.
Yeah, our ways of another fashion. Because we are taking on with the mind of Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, two more. We are esteemed of him as counterfeits.
Yeah, the false JW is a counterfeit. He's a false Jew. That's why I say Jew-ish. Ish is pertaining to you. You're not really the real people. It's been made evident. You even had Russia come out with the Russian icon. Vladimir Putin come out with the Russian icon saying, hey, the true Messiah was a so-called black man. So truth is being sprung up in the earth. You devils are confounded.
It says, he abstaineth from our ways, as from the filthiness he pronounceth the end of the just to be blessed.
That's it. So Yahweh Shai is coming back to bless the elect, the remnant. So we're standing from the ways of Esau, doing his idols. We no longer commit adultery or eat pork, you know, or all these different abominable foods. Okay? We no longer go to church, worship in J Christ. We don't do none of that shit no more. We have found the truth, man. And we've been set free mentally. So we understand and know that Yahweh Shai is going to come back and redeem the elect.
It says, and maketh his boast that Yahweh is his father.
Yep.
Let us see if his words be true.
Right, so they're going to test that theory out. Let us see if his words be true. See? Well,
It says, and let us prove what shall happen in the end of him. For if the just man be the son of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, He will help him and deliver him from the hand of his
That's
enemies.
it. So if we preaching the truth, man, that the Lord's gonna help us and deliver us, man. You see, and we ain't worried about what the fuck Esau got going on.
Yes, sir.
Kind of hurt.
This is the book of Philippians, chapter 1, and verse 28 in the NLT. Don't be intimidated in any way by your enemies.
Hey, Salaki, if the Most High be for you, who can be against you? You got it?
This will be a sign to them that they are going to be destroyed, but that you are going to be saved even by the Most High himself.
Amen. So if we continue to hold on, like we said earlier, blessed is he that endureth unto the end, for the same shall be saved, man. All right, brother, Romans.
Book of Romans, chapter 13 and verse 11. And that knowing the time, that now it is high time to awake out of sleep.
Amen. Now is the time to wake up, man. The Lord is about to return, man. The day of the Lord is near. It is near, man. You got it?
For now is our salvation nearer than when we believe.
Amen. Salvation is near, man. So keep your head on the swivel. Walk circumspectly. Not as fools, but as wise, man. Because redeeming the time, because the days are evil, man. Lord, when this video was edifying, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to double honor to our apostles and elders of the great millstone that rule well and teach well. Peace, love, and salutations to the hopeful elect out there. Till the next time, shalom.
Shalom.
Right now.